Hi Cancer, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is your reading for Uranus in Taurus. I'm excited to be here with you guys and to do this reading for you. So what we're going to do is take a look at your tarot and astrology, and we're going to just assess what's going on for you in the 7-year transit for your sun, moon, and rising. For you, this is the 11th house of friendship. I think that a lot of people are going to feel a way about this transit. It's going to challenge all of us in the ways that we find difficult. Because for you in the 11th house, you're going to be up against a lot of people who are different than you in ways that are not easily palatable to you. So the ways that you find comfortable, you're going to meet people who are friends who do things differently, and that's going to challenge you to grow as a person. Here is your first message. We have the spark. So you'll have these like spark-based connections, wonderful connections with people that will catch your eye, make you interested, make you kind of turn your head. And I feel like it's going to kind of put something, make you in some way kind of interested and curious about what's going on, especially this year with the North Node in Cancer. Let's stick to the astrology when I show you the wheel. The magic prayer. I feel like you have, you know what I think happened? I think you had latency in your life, in your social life, because you guys are very still, you're very pristine. And so I feel like there was a lot of stillness and latency in your life, a lot of consistency in the same directions. And I feel like you made a prayer that you wanted diversity, you wanted more diversity, and you're going to get it, but in the most kind of over the top, unexpected way. You know, when they say be careful what you wish for, it's not that you need to be careful what you wish for, it's that what you have wished for is so over the top. I mean, it's really something crazy. We have the happy family. Many of you, even though you feel like relationships could be very problematic for you at this time with that Capricorn transit, I think that's for many of you, this sort of transit is going to put you into unexpected situations in which partnerships form, families form in unexpected ways. It may not be with who you think you are going to end up with, but I think that when you find it, when you accept it, when you come into this friendship with the people around you, the community around you, you are going to feel so surprised by the outpouring of love and affection that you receive through this transit. And it's all unexpected people. It's like, you know, you'd never hang out with somebody from the circus, but boom, there you go. You're friends with the maitre d' or the MC, you know, like you're friends with the Cirque du Soleil suddenly, which is like a beautiful acrobatic troupe from Montreal. So then we have the deep freeze. That's you icing people out. That's the lesson that you need to learn. And I talk to a lot of people who have relationships with cancers, and they say that they iced me out completely. I know why you do it. You do it to save feelings, but it's a fine line to walk. So when you realize you don't like someone, you ice them out. When you feel like a situation is not meant to be, you ice them out. And you hurt people with it. And I don't think that you intend to. I think that that's done to save them time, to kind of, you know, when you do waxing or when you want to pull off a bandage, you pull it quick just to remove the situation, let it be over, let it be done. But in relationships, I think that maybe that's your natural instinct. When something is different, it doesn't compute, it doesn't fit into the trajectory of who you are or who you want to be, then you feel as though you need to shut down because it's not going to work anyway. And I'm here to tell you it is. So you have the door to personal healing and happiness. You're going to be challenged by your friendships over the next 7 years. Challenged in a positive way. Challenged to be friends with people like you never knew before. There's the card of envy. Be careful of the happy family and the happy relationships that you establish. It's not going to come without people who are going to be looking at what you have and then wondering, you know, do they want some of that? I think that when you channel a lot of energy, so let's say you put a manifestation prayer out into the world and you say, I want this to happen in this way, and this is my trajectory. When you align yourself with this energy of what you want to see happen, I feel like when you align yourself with this, then I feel like when you do this in terms of manifestation, you have to be very careful for energy depletion. So if you say, you want to say, I want to marry someone, I want to meet the perfect man or woman and marry them, and you channel all the energy, you do a meditation every day for a month, you do ritual work, that's a lot of spiritual exhaustion. If you look around on YouTube, you can see a lot of the creators, a lot of the, especially the metaphysical community, the creators, they're zonking out because they're channeling too much energy. They're depleting their resources. So when they come up against circumstances that are envious, or maybe people icing them out, it's like, do you have enough energy to deal with unexpected things that come up? You know, here is the next message, the fifth chakra, right? When you have complications from others who are in some way begrudging your goodwill, you know, and suddenly people twist things all over the place, and the YouTube community, especially with psychics, is notorious for this kind of energy behind the scenes. That's what a lot of it is. A lot of underhanded comments, a lot of manipulation, illegal things going on between people, strong arming people, those kinds of things, you know. So when you're doubling down on your energy of perfect life, perfect wife, you know, that kind of thing, and you're opening the door to your personal happiness, it's like you need to, if you're walking an army down a road, you need people on the side to watch out for any unforeseen problems, right? You have to structure your army well. Then we have the fifth chakra. This is the throat chakra, which is the Archangel Gabriel. So it's like, talk about the spark that I feel like you're meeting someone and I feel like you're meeting someone, and I feel like at the same time as you're meeting someone, there's like, you shut down, and because that's your go-to. Your go-to is like, they're a little too short. They're a little this or that. They don't fit into my lifestyle. And so you shut down. But I think that you need to call on Archangel Gabriel to come in and to help you communicate, because the spark was there. There's so much offered here. And then layer upon layer, other things come and get involved, because you're tunneling your energy in a very concentrated way, and that's exhausting you, exhaustive energy. So you want to spread out, you want to address those issues, you want to bring this into the fold, you want to bring this into the forefront of your experience. Then we have making a choice. Make a deliberate choice and make an informed choice when you're ready. I'm guessing this is going to take several months to manifest. And here is the next message. We have walking away. The walking away, if you feel that there's going to be an energy that is very, very lecherous, very tied into, you know, your things, the walking away is very relevant. It's almost like you feel like if you don't do something about it, it's going to take you to the grave. But I think that if you just keep doing what you're doing, focus on the love relationships, I think that the problematic energy is gonna dissipate. You can't look. It's almost like looking, you know, when Lord of the Rings and the little hobbit puts on the ring, and Sauron or whatever, the evil eye thing, starts looking at him. He can't look it in the eye, you know? You're not supposed to look it in the eye. And that's the thing. You need to not make eye contact. Just allow yourself to keep doing with what you're doing. Don't feed into the negative energy. Lilith is in Cancer for the first, not in Cancer, in Pisces from 2019 to 2020. And so that's your 9th house. Don't let ideas influence you. It feels like you feel like it's pertinent for you to respond, to retort, but I think this is saying, like, don't bother, don't respond. Do the things that are light and bright, that are good. You have the North Node in Cancer. Here, let's go back. You have the North Node in Cancer in your 1st house. You have all these beautiful transits. This isn't a once in a lifetime transit. This is intergenerational, once in a intergenerational time frame, because these planets move so slowly. This is 240 years until it comes back around. So for all of these transits to come together like this, it's once every once every 300 years, 400 years, if that. And then Jupiter in 2020 is going to be here. So this is your partnership. This is, when you guys feel like your relationships are heavy and, problematic in partnerships, you're getting a lot of really kind of strong arming energy in your partnerships. This is the reconciliation, all that, the karmic reconciliation, the past life reconciliation. Do your past life regressions on partnership right now. And then we have Uranus and Taurus in the 11th house, right? Friendship, the helping friend. I can almost imagine, because Taurus is the flower, so they're carrying a flower. They're bringing a flower to the forefront of a situation, and you can see like almost Quasimodo or someone or something that you would not expect coming to you. And if you don't pay attention, you'll miss it. But it's coming here. It's helping you to unfreeze, and you need to stay away from this envy. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful transit. All these cards are available on my Amazon shop, and if you guys want to support the channel, go into the description at Vimeo. That is where my monthly videos are, and so you can rent them there. And then finally, I think that's that. Have a nice transit. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.